Hi, my lovely Virgos. How are you? I'm so sorry this took so long. Welcome to your weekly love reading and for the week of July 30th. Thank you so much for your patience. I ran a special at the end of July and I think I was doing like 14 or 15 readings a day on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It was insane. It was insanity. And I kept telling myself, get the earth signs, get the earth signs, do one a night, do one a night. I just couldn't. So I am so sorry for the delay. Let's get started. This is a new spread that I'm trying. I kind of made it up. It kind of mirrors some other spreads that people do, but it's a new spread, so be sure to comment and let me know below if you like it and if it really resonates with you. I've been getting positive responses, but I want all of the signs to really respond and let me know if it resonates and if they like the spread, because if so, I will do it in the future. Not always, but I'll, kind of work it into the mix. The way this spread works is, for the week, this is your energy with respect to your love life or your lover, okay? How you feel, what's going on in your life. This is their energy, okay? Husband, wife, even a boyfriend, girlfriend, even ex-partner, or somebody you just barely started dating, okay? Your person, I'm going to refer to them as your person. This is your person's energy. May or may not be with respect to you. A lot of these really mirror each other, so I'll mirror them back if I see that. And then we have your challenge this week with respect to your person or your relationship. Challenge, benefit, outcome. At the bottom of the deck, the overall energy that we have, Virgos, is the Seven of Wands. So this is a beautiful overall energy, especially as we kick off eclipse season, because what this really means is that your guard is down. You're open. You're open to love. You're open to working things out. You're open to resolving fights. You're open to all sorts of things with respect to your person. Okay? You have a very open and welcoming energy. Your defenses are not up and you're not pushing back on anything. You're very welcoming and warm. Specifically with respect to taking action or them taking action. So that is a beautiful energy to move into this eclipse season, Virgos. Especially because you can tend to have your guard up and be self-critical and want things to go a certain way. And so the fact that you're just going to be open and allowing is a very beautiful energy. Okay, let's talk about you. We have the Fool reversed, Ace of Cups, Three of Swords reversed, and the Tower reversed. So what I see here, and I love the Fool reversed. It's a very interesting card to be reversed. At least I feel like it's interesting. And the reason being is it's really the linchpin between finishing something and starting something. Before you go to a new phase in anything, career, life, family matters, money, relationships, love, anything. Before you level up or get rid of somebody, before you make a major change, which is that deciding to move something in a different direction. At the World card, which is the 21st Major Arcana card. The action to do that is the first card, the Major Arcana card, the Magician. So there's this kind of lull point right in the middle, right between the 21st card and the first card, and that's the Fool. That's the deciding point. It's the point where the decision has been made and you're ready to go. Action hasn't been taken yet, which we see when we get to the Magician, but it's the decision. So when the Fool is reversed, Virgos, it means that you're getting ready. You haven't fully made the decision yet. You don't know if you're ready yet, but you know you will be. Okay? It's brewing. It's like this rumbling. I always envision this card reversed. You know when you look at when there's a hurricane and on the Weather Channel and they show it from the satellite view and you can see all the clouds spinning and it's heading in a direction. That's this energy. It's brewing. It's spinning. You know that decision's coming. Okay? And then and look what he's looking at. He's getting ready. He's getting ready to decide that he wants new love. Okay? Even if this is with an ex-partner. Even if you're married and have been for 15, 20, 25 years or more. Okay? And God bless you if you have been, because that's a major feat these days. To be married that long. That is a beautiful, unbelievable feat. And so even if you're married and have been for a long time, you're ready for this reconnection. You're ready for love. You're ready for those emotions to come back. All right? And again, we have this Three of Swords. So that talk, not again, but we have the Three of Swords, which really talks about either coming back together, and this can really be a temporary separation. If this is a heartbreak or a third-party situation, it can be a temporary. It doesn't mean permanent heartbreak, you're never talking to them again. You can view this as temporary. It still sucks, it's not fun, but it can be temporary. So the fact that this is reversed indicates that there could be some coming back together of some sort. Even if this is coming back together to your own resolution that I want love. It might not be with this person. Maybe I want to try to get them back. Maybe I want to really reconnect with my husband because we've been fighting so long, or maybe I'm going to forgive them for cheating, something. You're ready for new love, new emotions. You're deciding to get ready. You know it's coming. And then we have the Tower reversed. So this indicates that this breaking down, which we see, this breaking down, it's already happened. Even if it's internally by yourself. This is, okay, my love life stinks. How do I make these changes? What do I do? We had a big fight. How can I rectify this? We haven't been connected in a year. How do I rectify this? My sex life is crazy. Like we haven't had sex in 5 months. What do I do? So it's this thought process of how do we rebuild this foundation? Or how do I build this foundation in general in my love life? How do we do it? And here we go, Virgos. We are entering eclipse season. These decisions are upon us. These emotions, they are upon us. Okay? The energy and effort, the willingness to put something back together or grow something stronger or start something new and make it strong. That energy is upon us. Let's talk about your person. Queen of Cups reversed. Okay? Could be a water sign, doesn't have to be. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. He or she, in their love life, again, this doesn't have to be directed at you. Gosh, this card's so beautiful. Let's just look at this card for a minute. I love this deck. This is the Aquarian Tarot deck. It's simple, but it's so beautiful. Okay, who is the Queen of Cups when she is reversed? Well, she can be so warm and loving and kind, right? And supportive and available. Okay? She can be a true partner in crime that you can trust. But I'll tell you what. Here's the thing. I'm going to spend a little bit of time on this card. Upright and reversed. Here's the thing with the Queen of Cups. I'm laying it down upright just so I can talk about it. The thing with the Queen of Cups is she needs to feel wanted. She inserts herself and asserts herself to initiate responses that make her feel loved. Okay, I'm not talking about being needy or clingy. She's very good. She's very perceptive with human behavior and emotion. She's very intuitive. So she has to know, and she kind of makes it so she knows that she's safe and that she loves you and she'll take care of you. He or she, okay, watery energy. They'll take care of you. They'll make sure that they are available and they're your biggest confidant. Your literal lifelong consigliere, as long as there's reciprocation. Okay? Not even at the level that they give it, but there has to be some reciprocation so they are aware that you acknowledge their love, acknowledge their effort, and are grateful for it on some level, even if it's a minuscule level. I'm not talking about giving them breadcrumbs, but they have to know that what they are doing and this love they're sharing is safe. Okay? This is very important to watery signs, especially the Queen of Cups. And the thing is, the tables can turn at the blink of an eye based on the external factors of her, of him. She doesn't turn the tables and get vindictive. She does not gossip and get crazy with her emotions. Okay, like a Cancer person, they can they can get crazy, right? And you're like, wow, you're nuts. But they're not. That is in response to the reaction that they need and want when they don't get it, or when there's a direct slap in the face to all the love and appreciation and guidance and support that they have given you. Okay? She goes postal when her love and affection and complete utter support, okay, she is your biggest supporter, he or she. They will be with you. They will walk through fire with you. But the second they see you doing something sneaky, it's all external based, okay? She doesn't just get crazy. It's because things on the external factors of the relationship force, quote unquote, force her to do that. Her or him, okay? So what I'm talking about with this person, again, we don't have to be talking about a water sign, but we can. But what this is an energy. So this, you may be doing something, this lack of decision maybe, okay? Something happened. It's possible that this lack of decision, even though you're preparing yourself, because you're Virgo, you need to be prepared. So what you are doing is preparing yourself to make the decision, but they are not responding well to that. They need more answers now, or they need something sooner, or if you're quiet and in your space and figuring stuff out, which yes, they should be respecting, yes, they should be, but it still brews emotion in their soul, okay? And the longer it takes, the more they think something's wrong. But it's not them being crazy, it's based off of their surroundings. That's a very important aspect to recognize about the Queen of Cups in general, and especially when they're reversed. Okay? All of their fury and anger, that can easily in 5 seconds be switched around by taking care of their emotions the way they take care of yours. Even if it's on a smaller level. Okay. 9 of Wands reversed. Again, they're open. Okay? They're not feeling kind of browbeaten. They're not feeling tired and exhausted from this battle. They're just feeling hurt. But they have endless amounts of energy to continue to put into it. They're not getting tired by the fight. They just need something from you. Anything. Okay? Whether you think that's mature or not, whether you think that's the right way to approach or not, that's who they are. That's how they operate. Okay? That's a watery aspect. Justice and Knight of Wands reversed. They will get the response in time. Okay? Justice, quote unquote, will be served. They'll get their answers, and they might get other people involved, but they'll get their answers, and then they might start to feel okay. But the thing is, too, this Justice card is they could be trying to get justice because this is taking so long. And take your time. You don't have to hurry and appease them, not at all, but you should understand where they're coming from and why they're acting like this. At least understand that. So they may be working to get some sort of justice, okay? They can be gossipy, they can be very manipulative if they need to be. But again, it's based off of external environment, based on how they see it. Knight of Wands reversed, okay? They want to stay. Knight of Wands is the card of, I think it's a Sagittarius, very explorative, and loves traveling, loves new experiences, blah, 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 blah. Okay, in and out of people's lives. They can be in and out of people's lives. Sagittarius, if this is, or that type of energy, can be hard to pin down in a relationship, in a commitment. Reverse, this is what this is saying about them. Okay, they don't want to be in and out of your life. They want to be in your life. They want you in their life. They want to support you. They want to be your confidant. They want to be in your life, okay? And you're figuring out if you want that. Completely fine. Okay, where's this challenge? We have the Knight of Cups. This challenge is causing this, okay? This challenge that's causing this. None of this is bad. It's just the situation is the Knight of Cups reversed. So actions are not being taken yet. Why? Well, obviously, we haven't made a decision yet, and that's okay. Actions are not being taken. Emotional approaches are not being taken. Initiation's not being taken. That's the challenge. That's what's causing this. Okay? Benefit is the Six of Pentacles, reversed. The benefit is that it's reversed. The benefit is that there is a realization, probably on both of your parts, that right now, this week, there's not an equal exchange. There's no equality right now. And again, that's okay. You are getting ready to make the decision. Once you make the decision, Virgos, you're all in, but you got to be ready. You have to feel confident in your decision, and that's fine. So this will just stay in this pending mode. But the good news is that you know that there's an inequality in exchange. They know there's an inequality in exchange, but you're both reacting to that completely differently. The outcome, though, is the Five of Wands. So there's a battle at bay. There's a battle at bay. The longer you take, just be aware. Okay? They're feeling that space and they don't like it. There's a battle at play. It doesn't have to be a huge battle, though. Okay? Based on once this decision's made, the battle, it can continue to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse the longer that you take. Just be aware of that. But this is kind of a lighthearted battle, but it's still, a battle. They're still fighting. They're still pushing and pulling. Okay. The good news is that throughout the week, you're having this sense of really needing to open up, and here you are. You know it's not happening. You know it needs to. It's in the air. You just aren't ready to fully make that decision yet, and that's okay. All right, Virgos, thank you so much. I didn't mean to make this so long. I just think this Queen of Cups energy is very misunderstood on so many levels many times, and I wanted to spend time on that. So again, please leave your comments below. Let me know if this resonates with you. Definitely let me know if this resonates with you, and also let me know if you like this spread, and I will continue to do it in the future. All right, thanks so much, Virgos. Enjoy your week. Bye.